If you followed my channel for the last couple of years, it's been out. I have been into portable PA, battery operated, and I've pretty much very satisfied with the tops that I have, but I've always been wondering and hoping for a battery powered subwoofer. And up until this point, it seemed like it was out of reach. But the technology seems like it's catching up, and there's a couple on the market, so let's talk about it. Again, before I continue, what I've been using instead of a internally battery operated subwoofer like the tops, I'm using a Bose Sub 1 with an external battery source, and it works out really well, but that external battery source is not light. It's like 15 or 18 pounds, and it's just one more thing to carry. So this just came on the market, just released. I never heard of the company, but I believe they've been around for a while in the car audio or boat audio world, called Trulli Audio. And they've come out with this 10-inch portable subwoofer. There's the price, $3,899. So let's talk about this. This is what it looks like in the horizontal position. Looks very similar to how a Sub 1 looks laying down. It doesn't have a pole mount, though, on the subwoofer itself, like the Sub 1 does. Here's the removable battery. You know, the first battery sub that came out was the Yorkville EXM 8-inch sub. And I've told people, I heard it's pretty good, but I've told people it's a no-go for me because it doesn't have a removable battery. And every battery speaker will eventually need a new battery. I'm already learning that on my some of my speakers that have had a number of years. The battery's starting to go, and luckily the batteries are replaceable. This is a nice feature the Bose Sub 1 doesn't have. It has a carry strap, and I'll show you in a little while how they attach it. So that's a nice feature. So this subwoofer has been a while in the making. I guess this technology is very difficult, and the only ones who've accomplished it. So it looks like they've taken a traditional 10-inch subwoofer and pancaked it down. I don't know how that affects performance, but that's what they're touting as a new technology. The biggest selling feature of this subwoofer compared to others is it has a vehicle car audio kit that's easily plugged in by USB and 1/8 inch connection, and you buy the kit and you can carry it from one vehicle to another, or to a boat, or to the home. So that's the real selling point that makes this subwoofer unique. And I'll show you the price of the vehicle kit in a little while. This shows you how the strap attaches. It looks like it's a quick release. That looks like a really nice feature I would like. Here's your dimensions, 35 pounds. In comparison, the Bose Sub 1 is 36 pounds, so it's very similar. And the size is very similar. Very, very similar to the Bose Sub 1. Now, if you want more power, they sell a ported attachment separately. And of course, that's quite a bit more money. And so total is 66 pounds now. And obviously the size gets greater. The ported attachment does have a pole mount. So that's something that the bottom doesn't have. They're advertising this as a great combination with the soundbox top. And this is what it looks like. And that's set up with their short pole. Again, I'll show you that in a second, what I'm talking about on their short pole. Another picture, this is the Soundbox Go with their stack with the short pole. Looks pretty nice, actually. Another picture of the removable battery. Looks like a pretty beefy battery. Takes up almost the whole length of the side there. So here's your base port. It adds $1,449. Wow, that's pretty expensive. It attaches, seems like they have a really good attachment system. But as far as adding dBs or performance, maybe someone can chime in the comments. How much more performance do you think you get when you add this unit, which adds ported to the sealed unit on the bottom? As far as specs, they don't mention how it improves. So maybe someone can chime in and give their opinion. How much more performance would you get adding the ported section? This is what the stack looks like. And there's your attachments, really heavy duty. It looks like it snaps in and it's easily taken apart. So the engineering is really top flight here. This picture shows you the attachment, the ported unit to the bottom. Looks really heavy duty, and I believe it's easily attached and unattached quickly. They sell a long regular speaker pole with your M20 threaded attachment that goes into the ported section. Again, the bottom subwoofer, if you buy only that, it doesn't have the M20 thread. This is pretty expensive, $130. I can get a decent M20 pole mount for $35 on Sweetwater. So here is your vehicle kit, they call it. $369, again, pricey. But once you have this kit, you can move it from car to car or to a boat. And then I guess they have a remote. You plug it into a USB port and a 1/8 inch port. $369 though. Here is their short pole. It's 12 inches, 1 foot, $69 with, again, the M20 thread. I'm interested in this, actually. This would look pretty nice over some of my portable speakers, battery speakers over the sub, when I don't want this speaker pole way up in the air. You're not performing, you're just using it at home. So I am interested in this at $69. And it seems like it's well built. It has a expanding lock at the top there to fit a speaker nice and snug. Sounds like it's well engineered again. An important question, how loud does this get? So it says a peak of 122 dB. Okay, so that pretty much, in my research, is pretty much the standard in this size subwoofer. The Bose Sub 1, which is an AC sub, goes up to 125 dB. The Yorkville that I mentioned, the Pro X, Mobile X speaker, got about the same 122 dB. There's only one speaker that is head and shoulders above this number, and that is the Yorkville Pro sub, but it's huge. It's like 60-something pounds, and they actually have 128 dB. So that's really the winner right now. But that sub is just too large for me. That to me is, I don't call it portable anymore when it's close to 70 pounds. So 122 dB. So again, my question is, when you add the port section, does that 122 jump up considerably, or you just get a different sound? I believe a port always adds dB, but I don't know exactly how much. So getting out my trusty calculator, adding the bottom section and the port will set you back 5,348. So that's a huge number in the pro audio world. So I guess you and the new buyers have to decide if that's a price you're willing to pay. They're advertising on their website that for a DJ, here they're showing you can set up 6 units with subwoofer and port attached. I wonder how much that cost. Well, again, doing the math, 6 units is only $32,088. Are they kidding me? I don't think too many DJs are going to go this route, but it's an interesting number. Okay, so that's it. I don't want you to think I'm dogging on this company. I mean, they're a new company in this field, at least battery-operated subwoofers. Everything is new in that field right now. But the price is really way above my league. It's kind of crazy. for the performance you're getting. So, if you want better performance than that, this sub with the port, just get yourself a Bose Sub 2 or a JBL PRX 15-inch sub or a RCF 15-inch sub, plus a external battery source for $500, and you'll still be under $2,000. So I'm thinking the greatest selling feature of this is the ability to take it from vehicle to vehicle. That's pretty unique. But they're an American company, just came out. Wishing them the most of luck, hoping this catches on. But to tell you the truth, I have a Mackie Thump Sub Go coming for $600. And I think the performance is going to be similar. I don't know. It's coming in the mail. You'll see videos on it very soon. But this is an exciting time for the technology portable PA. I'm hoping to see a portable sub from QSC, from EV, maybe RCF, JBL. All the top brands should jump on this wagon, because just like all the brands jumped on when Bose came out with the S1 Pro, all of a sudden everybody copied it. So I'm hoping the portable sub is going to be the new hottest thing coming out in the next year or two. We'll see. This is Bill. Hope you enjoyed.